Hi. Good morning. So, just leaving the gym. Cold as hell out here. Today was like a rest day, but I still went because I wanted to make content. I told you guys I've been making reels for my Instagram and TikTok. I do a lot of weight loss and fitness content where I ask people questions. And if you've been watching my channel for a little while, you know I started it because I got monetized on Threads a few months back. And this particular month, Threads gave me a $5,000 threshold. The highest I've gotten. Normally it's 500. Like the max I can make on there is 500. And I hadn't made it yet. So when I seen that I could make up to 5,000 for the month of December, I said, oh, I need to step up this shit. I need to step it up. And so I had a download. You get a lot of downloads when your energy is high. When you're not around toxic people. I actually just removed myself out of an environment, a toxic environment, not too long ago. And since doing that, my energy has been so high. I've been coming up with great ideas. I felt more positive about myself, energetic, just very back to the old me. So the power of your environment is everything. Don't ever forget that. But anyways, so I was like, well, let me come to the gym today to make some content, see if I can find anyone who wants to be in my reels. And if you guys have been watching the other videos, y'all saw when I first came up with this idea, I was really nervous about it because I was like, this is going to require me to talk. I'll be talking to people for real. Like, people come up to me and I know how to hold a conversation. Like, I'm not like retarded, but like me approaching other people is out of my comfort zone. But what we know about that comfort zone, we know that comfort zone gets us nowhere in life. We're not going to excel in nobody's comfort zone. We have to be uncomfortable to grow. We know this. And if you don't know, now you know. I know this. But I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do it. God gave me this idea, this download. I'm trying to make this money. Let's get to it. One of my goals for 2024, even though I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions, I don't feel like you have to start something January 1 just because it's January 1. Like, you could literally start at any time. But one of my goals just for my life is to get out of my bubble and to talk to people. Haven't done it yet, right? I always coming up with every excuse as to not, even though I do want to be more social. I do want to interact with people. I've just been so to myself since COVID and running my own business. I guess you just kind of forget how, or you just become so comfortable with being by yourself that you live in that comfort zone. So having this idea to start talking to people and asking people, you know, how their thoughts on exercise and what do they eat, you know, just all of the things has gotten me out of that comfort zone. Sorry, I feel like there's a cop behind me or something. I'm trying not to shoot him on the phone. Has literally gotten me out of that comfort zone. Oh no, they am I the only one that do that be looking like, is that the po-po? Is that just me? Let me know if that's just me. Gotta be on my P's and Q's, bro. P's and Q's. But anyways, no, I don't think it's the cop. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. I've been meeting a lot of people. Talking to a lot of people. Everyone has been so friendly and energetic, has made me feel comfortable asking them questions. The reels have been turning out really well. People are, even on my socials, like, my audience is really enjoying it. That's the point. So anyways, today I went to the gym, even though it was a rest day, to try to get some more interviews in. Y'all, I struck out. I struck out today. I asked a total of like 7 people. Only one person said yeah, which I'm appreciative of the one person. Like, one is better than none. Duh. But everybody was just like, nah, which is their prerogative. They don't have to be in it, right? It's fine. But I was thinking to myself, you know what's crazy? If I had tried to ask people like on day 1 of this idea and everyone had said no damn near like they did today, because my goal is to do like 3 or 4 a day so that I can always have one like every day to post. Like, I want to be ahead of schedule. So I was like, if I had did this day one and everyone had said nah, would I have kept doing it? Probably not. I probably would have allowed the few people who said no to discourage me from the idea, just because it's already something out of my comfort zone. It's just not really something that I do anyway, right? I probably, just being woman enough to admit, I probably would have like let the idea go. But the fact that I already had people who did it, who were excited to do it, who brought great energy to the videos, that built up my momentum, built up my courage, built up my esteem to keep doing it. Great momentum. So today, having damn near everybody tell me nah, it didn't faze me. I won't even second guessing the idea or thinking maybe it's stupid, maybe I shouldn't be doing it. None of that even went through my head. I was just like, okay, you know, because like I said, it's their choice. They don't have to be in the video. Like, I can't force somebody to do something they want to do. It's fine. But the point I'm making is I didn't let that discourage me. You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes we let things discourage us that shouldn't be discouraging us. See, I'm reeling it in. I'm bringing it in, y'all. I'm bringing it in. Just stay with me. Sometimes you may not get 100 views on a video that you feel like should have 100 views, that you feel entitled to, right? Sometimes you might not get your subscribers in the time frame in which you feel like you should have your subscribers. Sometimes you don't make the money that you feel like you should make in the time frame in which you think you should make it. And a lot of times we'll let those numbers fuck with our head and make us feel like this is a stupid idea, or I knew this wasn't gonna work. We start getting negative real quick because stuff ain't working out the way we want it to work out. Can't do that. Can't do that. Just because the number may not be reflecting what you want it to do doesn't mean that it's not working. Just because only one person out of everyone that I asked didn't want to be in the video today doesn't mean that shit isn't working for me. It doesn't mean that the idea was stupid. You know how much like more comfortable I've gotten walking up to people and asking if they want to be in the video as opposed to day one of doing it? I feel like that's a win in my opinion. You know how much more comfortable I've gotten with just asking people questions and not feeling awkward? I feel like that's a win. So let's change the perspective. We talked about perspective the other day with being used by people and how that may make you feel. And I think we've all gone through it. Anyone who has something of value, not even just monetary, but energy or whatever, I think those people have been used or are good targets to being used because you have something that people want. It's not a bad thing. But I said in that video, we have to learn how to change our perspective. Mindset is all about perspective. Keeping your energy high, having this positive spirit is all about perspective. And I had to learn that. I learned that years ago. And sometimes, you know, it fucks with me. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm always just this positive person, positive Patty. No, there are moments where I be in my feelings and I be mad or I be like, you know, I'm human, of course. But I don't stay in that energy because I've learned to change my perspective. And I know that the way I'm thinking about whatever's going on is what's causing me to feel the way I feel. But if I can find the positive in it, then I won't feel that way. So, for instance, I have been hurt by people. If you didn't watch that video, I have been hurt by people who have taken advantage of my kind spirit or the things that I can offer. And sure, it doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel like, dang, I'm only worth some money. Like, you don't see me as anything more valuable than that. Like, you know, I'm a solid friend. Like, I know this. Why do I allow what other people think about me to determine how I feel about myself? When you ask yourself that question, it makes you stop. Because it's like, yeah. Sorry. When you ask yourself that question, it makes you stop and be like, yeah, like, fuck them. Right? Change your perspective. When only one person wanted to be in my video today, I didn't look at it as like, dang, maybe this is a stupid idea. Like, ain't nobody fucking with me. No, I was happy with the one person that said yeah, and it was a great video, and I proceeded, and tomorrow may be better, right? So stop getting in your head. Change your mindset. Be more positive. Stop looking at the worst of everything. Okay, so your video got 10 views, and who cares? We all have videos who only got 10 views. Shit, I've had videos that ain't even get 1 view. That's life. You gonna sit and dwell in it, or you just gonna make the next one better? You only got 2 choices. Just make the next one better. Just make the next one better. It's not that hard, right? So get out of your head. And sometimes I think we allow this negative talk, this negative self-talk that we have affect us because we just trying to procrastinate, come up with a reason as to why we shouldn't do what we really want to do. That's what I feel like. You gotta get out of that mindset, because that's really not gonna get you nowhere. So I just wanted to share that with you. You know, I struck out partially today, but not really. You know, shit happens. Things don't always work out how you want it to work out every single day, but that don't mean it's not working out overall. You know, it just is what it is. So, all right, y'all. I'll see y'all later.